I know I'm not supposed to be talking about that. That's against the terms of service. Yeah, whatever. Alright, here's dinner today. I got myself a salad. It consists of beans and broccoli, carrots, onion, various herbs, etc. and a homemade salad dressing that I made of different things: oil, vinegar, mustard, lemon juice, and a few herbs and spices and cheese and things like that I threw in there. So there you go. Salt and pepper too, of course. Hey everybody, June 23rd, 2024. Finally got rain this morning. It rained several times this morning. Not maybe as heavily as it ought to have, but it rained fairly consistently, light rains. We needed this because I don't think it's rained here for more than 2 weeks, and it's, you know, summertime and it's very hot and the grass is dying, it's turning brown. I wanted to cut it over a week ago and couldn't, just because it's too ragged and too brown, and I don't want it to burn even more. So luckily, and we've been waiting. I actually sat out in a lawn chair in the garage just watching it, just so I could bask in it. I wanted to throw myself into it and wallow around in the wet grass. No, I didn't want to do that, but anyway. Alright everybody, we got rain today. That was cool, and hopefully I can cut the grass here pretty soon in the next few days. I'm doing some major stuff with archiving the channel. I took everything that I had, all my old videos that were on USB drives, I put them on my laptop, and I'm trying to burn all that to DVD-R archive storage, because I've had some USBs failing on me, and once that happens, your media is lost. And luckily it hasn't been like a mass loss, but I did lose some material. I made a screenshot of that USB drive and its contents before I lost access to the drive completely, so I know what was on there, and that's helpful because most of those videos, in fact I think all of them, are still on my channel. So all I have to do is download my videos that are public on the channel back onto my drive and then burn them onto some archival media. That takes 10 times longer than just dragging them from my USB onto the drive and burning them. So yeah, it's going to take more effort to save my stuff because I also have to save the thumbnail. There's a special site you can go to where you can save your own thumbnails in high definition. And then also I have to save the text because I have text descriptions. I have to go in to my account and make Word files from those because I want to burn those with the media that I'm saving. So all that stuff, all that different stuff that I have to do, plus I have to wait for my own video to download again. So obviously the time differential there is the problem. You know, I'm putting more effort and time into doing it this more cumbersome way, but it's the only way I can do it to save the media. Does it really matter? Does anybody care about the material that's on this channel? No, just me. I care. Theoretically, I might want to re-upload some of this stuff in the future. I doubt it. I'd probably want to do an entirely different thing. But, you know, I don't know. I just don't like it all being lost. Now, I have lost the source videos. That is to say, the initial source files that I made the edits from. So the only surviving copies are the edited copies now. The original sources that I edited from are gone off that USB. So, and I am tending to throw those away anyway because they take up so much room. You know, I kind of like to keep the source material, but again, it's just, it fills up your laptop so quickly. These files, they're massive files, and my laptop was getting full again. I've got it back up to about 235 gigs of free space, which is good. That's been the project that I've been doing the last week or so, is I'm trying to get my laptop clean. I'm trying to get all the music, all the movies, all the archived material, all the old PDFs that I've got on there, image files, text files, audio files, all the stuff that's on there. I'm trying to get it all off of there. I would really like to get it up to 500 gigabytes, get it close to its actual capacity. My plan is to erase my laptop. I've already erased one of them and reinstalled it, and it's running cleaner. I have 2 old laptops. I have 3 actually. I'm going to experiment with Linux. I want to put Linux on my old laptop because everybody's talking about the benefits of Linux, and I'm really curious to see how it works because, you know, it would be like being back into computing again in 1994 when the internet was new. I'm kind of anxious to try something different. I want to get back in and engage with the excitement of computing again, just kind of start over with my laptops and have new, faster running operating system environments. Like get rid of the bloatware, and these old computers need to run on less bloatware operating systems, and I want to do that. I want to kind of revitalize these computers and have them last longer and be a little more selective about what I'm keeping. So that's very boring. I'm sorry to put you through all that. Anyway, a couple days ago I went to Half Price Books. I picked this up for $1. It's a double disc Vox box, 2-disc set, Rachmaninoff. Works for piano and orchestra. I don't know if you can see it because of the glare, but you know, these are Abby Simon, Leonard Slatkin, St. Louis Symphony, you know, classic 70s performances. This is all 4 piano concertos on here, and Rhapsody on a theme of Paganini. I think I already have these recordings, but for $1, 2 discs and all the concertos, that's a hell of a deal. That's a hell of a deal. I could probably sell the old ones and I'll keep that one. The next thing I have here is Beethoven's Piano Concerto number 3 with Radu Lupu and Leonard Foster and the London Symphony on Decca Eloquence. This is the Australian Decca Eloquence label. I can't say that I'm familiar with this performance, but if it's on London Decca Eloquence, it's usually a good performance. Eloquence puts out really good archival performances, so I'm thinking that's got to be a good performance. We got Led Zeppelin 4, of course, very familiar album there. Of course, I already own that. It's not like I haven't owned that on LP and on CD before, which I have and do. But this was $1. That Beethoven one with Radu Lupu was $1. And I could sell this. You know, I should think that Led Zeppelin 4, the most famous album they made and one of the most famous of all time in rock and roll, would sell. I got this Mahler 5th on Deutsche Grammophon with Gustavo Dudamel and the Simon Bolivar Orchestra of Venezuela. This Dave Hurwitz gave this an 8 out of 10, 8 for sound and 8 for performance. And, you know, he's very picky about Mahler, so I read the review before I bought it. It was $1. It's actually a Musical Heritage Society reissue on Deutsche Grammophon. Doesn't really matter. It's in good shape. And it's a Mahler 5th that's supposed to be a decent one, so that's good. I had to put a few back. I had the Mahler 4th with George Zell, which I already own, but I was thinking of selling it, but I only had $4 in my pocket, and I had $7 worth of items, so I put 3 back. I put back a really nice Handel Dixit Dominus with Minkowski on, I think it was it Archive Production, I think? I had to put that back. And then there was another interesting item I had to put back. So that's how it went. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to try to get all my computing all cleaned up and start over. I'd like to run Linux. Maybe try the Brave browser or one of these other new browsers they're talking about that have like uBlock Origin on them so that you can block the ads on YouTube again like we used to be able to before YouTube made it hard to do that. And just do all these. I know I'm not supposed to be talking about that. That's against the terms of service. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. My little channel, who cares? Anyway, so folks, that's all we got today. Sorry to bore you with the computer stuff, but I'm kind of excited about it, but it also explains why I haven't really been active. I'm really trying to get, you know, that's kind of a household cleaning item, right? Computer is its own little house that you have to clean, like it's a house in the house. And it's its own little universe, and it gets untidy, and it needs to be tidied. So there you go.